Dear friends, I'm here to talk to you today about a very urgent topic. In light of the zombie apocalypse, I thought I should inform you of the Church's Theology of Zombies. Now, I bet you're wondering, the Church believes in zombies? Well, no. But we do have a theology of zombies nonetheless. Let me explain. So often we think of ourselves as simply souls, or souls in bodies. We often think our soul drives the body like we get in our car and drive our car. And then at death, our soul is free of the body to go to heaven as the body then decays. But that's not actually the case. We don't have bodies. In a sense, we are bodies, or we are bodily. Think of it like this. If someone came up to you on the street and smacked you across the face, you wouldn't say, "Ow, why did you hit my body?" You'd say, "Ow, why did you hit me?" We don't have bodies. We are bodies, or we're bodily. We are the union of soul and body. You might think of it as we are soul bodies, the unity of the two. And when your soul gets separated from your body, look around. You're dead. That's why, in the end, we need Jesus, who raises us to new life in both soul and body. But that's why, then, when we encounter a soul without a body, we are scared. We call it a ghost. Or when we meet a body without its soul, we find it just a little creepy, especially when that body's moving around. Which brings me now to the Church's Theology of Zombies. If you think about the zombie films we see today, it's a play on earlier zombie films that actually had a theological point. In old zombie films, long before we had fast-moving zombies, we had slow-moving zombies, which was a metaphor for death. You could outrun them in the short term, just like you can outrun death in the short term. But eventually, the zombies would catch up with you and eat you, especially when you were sleeping. It's a reminder that, in the end, death catches us all. Where did we get death? From sin. Sin brought death. Think of it in terms of our consumer culture. We were created to love people and use things. Instead, we love things and use people. And the result of such a consumer culture is we pile up debt for future generations, where the dead will actually consume the living. This is why we are called to not be consumers, but to truly love, giving of ourselves. And that's what we see in Jesus, the antidote to, you might say, such a zombie mode of living. We see in Jesus Christ, our God who gave his life humanly for us. Jesus was truly human in soul and body, suffered, died, and rose from the dead. And so he now in himself has new life, both soul and body, that he can now share with us. And the funny thing is ironically, he shares it with us in an anti-zombie mode. As zombies run around eating people, it is Jesus who gives us himself to eat. As he said in the Gospel of John, "I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever, and the bread that I will give is my flesh for the life of the world." Jesus is the antidote to zombieism. So please remember, dear friends, this important announcement. In light of the possible zombie apocalypse, believe and follow Jesus, and you will have everlasting life.